Hello and welcome guys, we are back into Honkai Star Rail. Now, new MoC, so no new version yet. New version is coming out next week, unfortunately. So no new buffs that are cool today to explore with Jingliu, with Kafka, with Silver Wolf. Not yet, I might make a video when that releases, but for now, I do actually want to try the new MoC. It doesn't look that interesting actually. Like, we have Hule, which is very still physical, so that's very still Yun-Gli coded, which is a very old character by now. And we have the Swarm, which is, I'm assuming, want to be a bit of like Castoris Brappa / Mighty coded in a way because of the imaginary and quantum weakness. But considering two of the main enemies have ice weakness, we should be able to be fine with just the Herda here. So I think I'd go for rather safe and normal teams, and we'll see how it goes from there. Okay. So we have our classical free-to-play Fei Zhao team with Robin, and we have a hyper crazy carry Herda. So I don't expect any issues. I forgot to technique on her. I don't think there will be any issues in terms of what I'm able to get here on this half with Herda on the team. I think this one should be rather smooth and rather fast clear. I am much more worried about second, but considering how good Fei Zhao is against Hule and the fact that Galagar is also there, who is also very good into Hule, then I'm not too worried. Hopefully, yep, we can get my ult here. Ult, I guess I can save a skill point here. Because with this team you do kind of tend to find yourself a bit of in situations where you might be skill point hungry. Let's try to get a nuke going. Not as much damage as I would have liked, but that's okay. This might actually be not as successful of a run as I thought it was. Because the horse moon thing is already giving me a bit of issues. We will skill here just because we can. Try to get extra energy. And yeah, we're just going to spam move until we can get another Herda nuke going. Which should be able to finish both of them off, I think. Let's see, yeah, because his weakness broken and now it's the nukes in. Yep, okay. So 2 cycles for this one. We do manage to save a cycle there, but again, because we have 2 phases of toasting here. And I will need to start using skill, I will need to use a skill point for refresh 3B and I think to refresh Jade as well. So I'm going to be a bit lacking in skill point for this turn. Theoretically, I'm pretty sure a lot of the times it is better to just skill point on, not skill point, to use the Jade buff on 3B, just because 3B gets to attack significantly more often. But we're going to be like true Herda main in a sense, and now I can see that my push one is also running out of hair buff. So, but thankfully, because of how Herda generates her energy, then the follow-up was enough to generate enough energy for her to get her ult. We get a nice big 800k AoE nuke here. And we unfortunately don't get enough energy on Jade to get her ult back. I theoretically should have waited for Trusting to resummon, maybe. But I'm not sure about the attack patterns on him, so there is also the case I need a skill point. Like, okay, I didn't have to do it. I could have used the skill, but I felt like it would be a bit of a waste because I can get a lot of extra skill points now, which will hopefully be helpful because I am running fast out of resources on Fei Zhao actually. That is not good. That is not good at all. I should have just Yeah, we're going to be in a bit of an issue right now because we're very low HP. Thank you, I desperately needed that. So we got a bit of healing here. I might have to skill point on the next turn with Fushuan just to get a bit more healing on everyone. This should take me to the next phase. And we're starting it off strong with two explosions from that. And we do take care of this. Why do you attack Herda of all things? You fuck. That's fine. That's totally fine. Yeah, I need a skill point here because I need energy on Fushuan. Because currently they seem to really, and I mean really not like my Herda. She's very bad for me. Okay, we can afford, we can 1, 2. Hopefully I will not die to the DOT now, because that would be terrible. Because I'm so low, holy am I low. Okay, can do this. Boom. Big nuke, you'll have to see that. We killed the salmons, that's very important. I probably can normal. Oh my god, I probably can normal, but I'd rather play it safe. I really do not want to just randomly die, and I should be able to get a break. With everything that I have, because Jade still has a turn. Oh, you fucks. I mean, I should be able to get my ult, so... Ult into break. Oh, you'll have to see that. Okay, and now the break should be enough for Herda to take her own turn if Jade isn't enough, and she is. Okay. That did not go nearly as smoothly as I would have hoped. And now Hule is going to be an interesting one for sure, because I really cannot tell how much damage I might be outputting with this team. It's really hard to gauge out, and again, this team is unfortunately very squishy. It's like one of the main things that you don't notice about the team. In a sense, it's like one unfortunate RNG like sequence and you are very close to dying. Okay, yeah, this, and then I can intentionally heal Robin. I can skill here, action advance with Robin. And yeah, March, because of the follow-ups, will get her heals. And again, keeping Robin alive is important because she's not able to proc Gallagher to get his things. I can ult here with Fei Zhao just so that the break that I'm getting is an imprisonment. This is... Okay, I'm outputting okay amounts of damage. Holy, not nearly as much as I'd hope, especially... Holy, the AoE DPS is crazy. That is very not good. Again, we'll have to waste another skill point. Let me try to help Gallagher here with breaking this guy. Cause... Okay, we can do 1, 2, we can get the break. And now we can heal on Robin. Oh, this is not going. I've already lost... Okay, that was 1 cycle actually, so it's not that bad, but I am so close to dying. And I'm dead. The AoE is too much. Oh, I'll have to figure things out. Okay. Yeah, I decided to change things up. I will try to just brute force with Algae. on the second half, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, we're on the second side once again, and unfortunately I had to play pretty defensively, so I didn't get... I forgot. I didn't... I had to lose a cycle there, unfortunately, because of that. But this should be a lot better. I can just attack this guy. We do want Robin. Now, if I had the 4-piece set, which I do have that set for Robin, I would have used it now. Or I would have gotten the effect. Unfortunately, I didn't really think of changing her gear, so I do not have access to that yet. Okay. We got our algae ult right now, so that should be pretty big. We can also use War ult right now, get extra energy to all of our party. This is one of the bigger factors as to why you can play Robin in this team. And holy are we low on HP on Robin already. It's fine because Warhol does have the passive heal, so as long as nothing specifically targets Robin, we should be fine. And yeah, I can always use extra skill points that I get from Algae being a normal attacker to heal. This is crazy. He might actually kill my... That is crazy. Oh, we thankfully do get enough energy here. And then we get a mem after. Oh, what a great combo here. How is the salmon not dead yet? That's crazy. Because that's the thing that killed me on the last one. So that's why I focused so much the sand thingy. That is very scary looking. I do not like seeing that. Okay. We're fine. We can save Robin ult for next cycle. Yeah, because this one just dies passively. Okay. This is going to be a bit of a tough one. Okay, we can start. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're going to get a lot of damage already. Into this, into that, into an ult, into an action advance, into an ult again. Okay, and we're looking pretty smooth. I can afford to not heal, I think. I think I'm fine on that front. Yeah, and the damage that we're doing is pretty solid so far. We do get an ult here, we might as well use it. And okay. Yeah, I think the most crazy thing about the Honkai Powercreep, stuff like that, is just like, it feels like, how do I say it? I had a thought and I completely forgot what I had in mind, but yeah, we do need the heals here. I don't want to risk anything on Robin, because I'm not too worried about Algae because of how often she does get to attack. I think she's going to be fine. We're very close to getting the KO, and oh, the cycle change does give us that. That's pretty big, I think, because it resets that counter on him. We'll need to wait until we get an entire new Robin turn, but we get it now. Okay. This is not actually too bad. So just do normal cycle. And then what I think I want to do is I want to wait for him to go into the phase. So we will let him attack here. And after that I want to action advance. Yeah. After he goes into here is when I want to action advance everyone. We can ult because we can ult into a skill and that should still not proc Mem. Yeah, Mem will be very close, but I think I can afford to skill. Damn it, I messed up the timing. Damn, that's unfortunate. But everyone's looking relatively healthy. And we have a full 4 cycles to kill him and he's down to 60% already, so I think Algae Brute Force is working. At least for now. Yeah, he gets so many actions. That's crazy, holy fuck. Okay, we get Mem into Algae, into an attack, into ult. I do like how Algae does counters 2 attacks on him, which is pretty nice because it's a joint attack, so it counts as 2 things. That's pretty cool. And this, and heal. Good. Oh, when it goes into his face, it's going to do a fat load of damage. Okay, he's out of that. That's really good for me. Okay, next attack should finish him off. And we're getting the action advance from Robin. We can just attack him to get rid of the mark and action advance. And that should be it. Nice, okay. This is a fucking tough one, dude. I mean, I guess if you have a Venturing, you'll have a lot of an easier time here. Or again, if you have Yun Li, who has so many counters, because damn, they do so much damage. Between like Hule, who attacks so much, and between the Archer, who does like actually really good AoE damage. This one's rough. And again, I think if you have Castor or Mighty, then this one's really not that bad, but I don't have them. So I was struggling there a bit. But yeah, it's all the bosses, like there's nothing that's totally unique or interesting about them or their mechanics or how they're played, stuff like that. It's just about going for the HPs to check and making sure that you have enough sustain to be able to survive stuff, which I barely do, as you saw. Gallagher was not enough on the follow-up team and push 1 was barely enough. Yeah, let's go over our teams real quick. We have Algae, a lot of speed, good crit ratio on her signature weapon, fully maxed out on the talents on the signature sets, and we are on E1. Woho is on E1 on healing set, basically maxed out on the Bailu Light Cone, and a decent amount of speed. 3B, decent amount of speed on DDD, good crit ratio, basically maxed out on her set and on Penacony, which... Sure, I mean, I guess it helps Jade, and we do have E1. Damn, that's all my E1 character. Okay, and Ronmei, actually, there's so many E1 character. She was free, though. She was free from the shop. We didn't use Ronmei on this one. We did use Robin. A decent amount of speed on the Bronya Lightcon, basically maxed out. Mixed set, as I said, we could have used the final set, which would have given me 48 attack % in that specific team that I was using, but I forgot to put on that one, so we didn't get to enjoy that. MC, a lot of speed, a lot of crit damage on the free-to-play Herder Soul Lightcon. Talents are, don't look at them. We're just on speed and Lushaga because why not? E6, obviously you get it free from doing the story. Herda is built okay, decent amount of speed. Decent amount of crit ratio on Genius Repose Lightcon, which gives attack and crit damage, so it's okay. Basically maxed out on her signature set and Izumo for the 2-piece. We are on E0. Jade E0 on the follow-up set and the 2 pieces of Sigonia, which gives a lot of crit damage. Maxed out on, I'm pretty sure this is again another free-to-play store Lightcons that you can get. And very similar crit ratio and some speed, but the speed is much more of an accident that I got from Salsa than anything intentional. Push 1, a good amount of speed on Lando's choice, basically maxed out. But a lot of defensive and utility, 2-piece type of stuff. E0, I was really hoping that maybe at some point I'd lose a 50-50 now and to get her E1. I even went for her E1 back when she was released, but this one keeps avoiding me. And we do have a decent chunk of effectors as well. Well, yeah, it's MoC, it's Honkai, a lot of power creep, a lot of need to keep up with the meta and get the new shiny unit. Without it, you're going to kind of like be left behind. I wouldn't say really even like Cypher is anything interesting, but like, you know, if you can get your hand on the upcoming Phynon or the upcoming Saber, because I don't know how much good Archer will be for like MoC and stuff. He probably will still be okay, but probably because he's a hunt character, much more of an apocalyptic shadow character, right? So yeah, I'm just sitting here waiting for the new Nihility girl character, because if you've played Divergent Universe, it's very likely that she's going to be a dot character, and I am very interested in getting myself a new dot character. And yeah, that's kind of it for this one. I do hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Until then, bye!